Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mia Utami. My name is 18821150062. My prodi is Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris, Matkul Introduction to Linguistics, dosen pengampu, Prensi MPD. Okay, here I want to explain about semantics. Every time we communicate, we are not aware that we have used the sense or applied sense of language, like push with linguistics in using English. Especially we use it. Linguistics itself has several branches. From several branches of linguistics, namely the sense of language. They are branches of linguistics that are often juxtaposed, namely the branch of linguistics, pragmatics, and semantics. This time I will explain about the linguistic branch of semantics. What is semantics? Semantics comes from the Greek word sema or noun, sight, or from the verb semino, to mark, to mean. The term is used by linguistics to refer to the part of linguistics that studies meaning. Semantics is a branch of linguistics that examines meaning or meaning. The meaning studied by semantics is context-free meaning. They are meanings, they are lexical, and some are grammatical. Types of semantics. There are several types of semantics that they are known, including behaviorist semantics. The address of the behaviorist could have general attitudes. One address of the behaviorist view are not too sure about mentalistic terms in the form of mind, concept, and idea. 2. There is no essential difference between human and animal behavior. 3. Attach importance to learning factor and less sure of innate factors. And 4. Their mechanism and determination. Based on the sketch, meaning is in the range between stimulus and response, between stimulus and answer. Meaning is determined by the situation. Meaning is determined by the environment. 3. Therefore, meaning can only be understood if they are observable data that are in the sphere of human experience. Example: a mother who feeds the baby food. Descriptive semantics. Descriptive semantics is a semantic study that specially shows the current meaning, the meaning of the word that when it first appears, not notice. For example, in Indonesia there is the word champion, namely the person who gets the top rank in a match without regard to the previous meaning, namely the regulator or mediator in conflicting. So, descriptive semantics only pays attention to the present meaning. Generative semantics. The well-known concepts in this stream are: 1. Competence, namely the ability or knowledge of the language that is understood in communication. 3. External structures, namely language elements in the form of words of sentence that sound like. And 4. Inner structure, e.a. the meaning that is with outer structure. This genre became famous with the appearance of Chomsky's 1957 book, which was later updated. The generative semantics theory emerged in 1968 because of linguistic dissatisfaction with Chomsky's opinion. In their opinion, the semantic structure and the syntactic structure are homogeneous. Inner structure is not the same as semantic structure. To connect it is described by one rule: namely transformation. This theory arrives at the conclusion that grammar consists of inner structure which contains nothing but a semantic structure and in outer structure in and an outer structure which is the embodiment of speech. These two structures are connected by a process called transformation. Grammatical semantics. Grammatical semantics is a semantic study that specially examines the meaning contained in sentence units. Perhaps says grammatical semantics is much more difficult to analyze. To analyze the sentence that is still sitting, the sister is asleep, not only interpret from the words that compose it, one has to interpret the whole content of the sentence as well as what is behind the sentence. A word will shape its meaning when placed or combined with other words. Lexical semantics. Lexical semantics is a more satisfying semantic study in the discussion of the meaning system contained in words. Lexical semantics is not that difficult. A dictionary is a great example of lexical semantics. The meaning of each word is described there. So lexical semantics pays attention to the meaning contained in the sentence as an independent unit. Historical semantics. Historical semantics is the study of semantics that examines system of meaning in the time series. This historical semantics study emphasizes the study of meaning over time, not change in word form. Change in word form are mostly studied in historical linguistics. The origin of the word is part of the study of etymology. The semantics compress words based on preludes or between words at a certain time with words in other language. For example, in BA there is the word rice and Japan's there is the word pones, D and R correspond. Semantic logics. Semantic logics is a branch of modern logics that deals with symbol, concept, and notation in language analysis. Semantic logics examines the system of meaning scenes from logics as applied in mathematics, which refers to the word study of meaning or interpretation or teachings, especially formed in system of logics that Carnap calls semantics. In logical semantics, the meaning or proposition is distinguished from sentence, because different sentences in the same language can be said in the same proposition. On the other hand, a sentence can be said in two or more propositions. Propositions might be true or false, and symbols are referred to as propositional variables in logical semantics. Structural semantics. Structural semantics stem from the view of structural linguistics pioneered by Saussure. Structuralists argue that every language is a system. A unique structural relationship consists of units called structures. The structure is incarnate in elements in the form of phonemes, morphemes, words, pairs, clauses, sentences, and discourses, which divide them into phonological, morphological, syntaxis, and discourse studies. Semantics example: multiple meanings. One part of learning a language is knowing the many meaning of words. Here are some examples of words with more than one thing. A water pill, a bird's glass could be a pill with water in it, but it is understood to be direct that causes a person to lose water from his body. Crash can mean auto accident. A drop in the stock market to attend drop in the stock market to attend a party without being invited, ocean waves hitting the shore, or the sound of a camel's being struck together. A child's alphabet block could be described as a wooden cup, learning aid to or block. Some see the glass half empty and others see the glass half full. A flowering plant could be referred to as a weed or garden flower. One man's trash in another man's treasure. Some may consider an X-rated book pornography, and others may consider it adult-themed photos. Paying a child prom course may be considered a bribe or simply incentive. Human can be referred to as a male, female, child, adult, baby, bestseller, father, and mother. Words without meanings. Cleans like a white tornado. Do you have tired blood? Go for the gusto. At Versailles, we've got quality in our corner. Got your radials made from American cars. And the last, thank you for listening. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.